Welcome to your Paddeco Induction. The video you're about to watch will help to prepare you for your time with us. It will introduce you to a number of key areas including the roles and responsibilities of your Paddeco support team and of you the candidate, your learner handbook and our policies and procedures, which contain important information including our appeals procedure and data protection policy, the structure of your learning and assessment journey, and the relationship between units, knowledge and performance. Course completion, what you have to do to achieve the course and certification. At the end of this video, you'll be required to answer a number of questions to confirm your understanding of what is required to complete the course and the responsibility of everyone involved with the process. Perhaps the most important factor in the successful achievement of your course is communication. Constant communication between you and your Paddeco support team. It's important you know who the members of your support team are and the roles that they, and importantly you, will play in your learning journey. This information can be found in the Learner Handbook available in your portal. But at a glance, the key roles are you, the learner, your Paddeco assessor, teacher or tutor. These individuals will be fully qualified, skilled and competent in your area of work. The IQA. This is the internal quality assurer, whose responsibility it will be to support the assessor and monitor the quality of your course and the centre processes. The EQA. The external quality assurer is a representative of the awarding body. Their role is to ensure that we at Paddeco are undertaking the assessment and verification process correctly. And finally, the awarding body develops and certifies the framework, unit and qualifications that Paddeco provide. As well as containing information on roles and responsibilities, the delivery and assessment of your course and certification process, the Learner Handbook also contains a number of important documents that you should read prior to beginning your course. The appeals policy outlines the process you should follow if you have a disagreement with any part of your learning. The complaints procedure is in place so that you can alert us to times or situations when we may have let you down. Whilst the data protection policy provides information on how we handle the information and data you provide us over the duration of your course, and the equal opportunities policy outlines our commitment to giving every learner an equal opportunity to complete their course. It is important you're aware of the information contained in these policies and procedures, as they outline your rights and options available to you. There are also a number of other documents you may want to familiarise yourself with, including the terms of use of our online portal. These can be found on our website. Your course could contain a number of different units, each focusing on a different area of competence, and are all based on the National Occupational Standards. This information is available in your Performance and Knowledge booklet. All units will be split into performance and knowledge. Performance being the action or process of performing a task or function, and knowledge, the facts, information and skills acquired through experience or study. Alongside the performance and knowledge will be the scope or range of the course. This is essentially the environment that the performance and knowledge will be linked to. In other words, your working environment and the jobs you will find yourself undertaking whilst at work. It makes sense here to use the analogy of learning to drive a car. The performance is how well you physically drive, whilst the knowledge is your understanding of the highway code. The range would be the road on which you drive. It's important to note that when learning to drive, you don't sit your driving test immediately. Rather, someone teaches you how to drive first. That's where our assessor tutors play an important role. They'll provide you with all the knowledge and information you require to successfully complete your course. At first, this may seem daunting, but don't panic. Your support team will break down all the required work into your individual learning plan, your ILP, which will provide bite-sized monthly tasks for you to complete. By following your ILP, you will steadily make progress, completing elements of both performance and knowledge and working successfully towards your completion date. As you progress through your ILP, the work you submit and the evidence you provide will contribute to the successful completion of your course. A list of required assignments, evidence and documentation will be available in your individual portal that can be used as a checklist as you progress. For more experienced worker, RPL, or recognised prior learning could play a part here. In other words, any existing qualifications and experience you may have will help you meet the course requirements. Once again, if you think of learning to drive, any prior knowledge you may have of road signs, speed limits, or the controls of the car would help you with your progress towards passing your driving test. Your assessor will make a judgment that the evidence you provide is valid, authentic, reliable, current and sufficient, and will provide online and offline feedback, either telephone or in person, or on the work they assess as you progress through the course. It's important you take ownership of your course so it's completed successfully and on time. At the end of your ILP, i.e. the end of your course, once all evidence of learning has been collected, it'll be cross-referenced against the criteria. Your assessor will then make a judgment on the evidence you've provided, and all collated material will be sent back to the Internal Quality Assurer, the IQA at Paddeco. Once all necessary quality checks have been completed, the application will be processed with the awarding body, the SQA, for certification. So that brings us to the end of your induction video. Please now take the time to read your learner handbook, performance and knowledge booklet, and relevant policies, and then please answer the questions that follow. This will be the first step in completing your ILP. Shortly after that, you'll be contacted by your Paddeco support team to answer any outstanding questions you may have and discuss the next steps.